Good evening, Stevens Point. I'm Anna Herrmann.
And I'm McKenna Rentmeester.
This week on SPTV News, SGA informs students of immigration rights, Pointer Volleyball updates, the fall fashion show, and a nationwide text alert.
All this and more when we return.
The Student Government Association educated students to give them an understanding of the rights a person has as an immigrant. Available for students to take were small cards written in different languages about the rights someone has when being stopped by an officer or immigrant agent, including the right to remain silent, especially about one's immigration status, the right to a lawyer, and the right to refuse entry into one's home without a warrant. This info was also emphasized that these rights are available to anyone in the U.S., quote, citizens and non-citizens alike, unquote. They also encourage filing against officers if you feel your rights have been violated. For more information on this topic, contact your local American Civil Liberties Union.
If you are still in need of a flu shot, you are in luck. Student Health Services is holding walk-in flu shot clinics on Mondays and Wednesdays. Austin Lepak has more.
Student Health Services is offering a walk-in flu shot clinic every Monday and Wednesday throughout the month of October, where students can get the vaccine for only $20. It's never too late to be immunized, but if you happen to feel down, Student Health Services recommends you wash your hands, get plenty of rest, and have a balanced diet. For SPTV, this has been Austin Lepak.
To find out more or to schedule an appointment, contact Student Health Services.
The Study in Kenya program is open to the public and all university students. This is a great opportunity to learn more about another culture. SPTV's Wanjin Lee has more.
UWSP is offering a 3-week Study in Kenya program in the June 2019. This is a good opportunity for all university students to study in a different country. I sat down to talk with Holly Patero about this event.
The class is called Sustainable Natural Resources and Community Development in Kenya. So we travel to Kenya for 3 weeks and we study the culture of Kenya. There's lots of different cultures and tribes and how they utilize their natural resources. And we do designs to help the communities be more sustainable or self-sustaining. So we work with the communities and every day we're getting our hands dirty and doing different projects that the communities want. And the class is half students from UWSP and also half students from Kenya or other countries. So it's a really diverse class.
Studying in Kenya is a good opportunity for students to learn sustainable and agriculture. Also, it can teach students to help community to live a sustainable way.
One of the main purposes is to allow students to see a different place and experience different cultures and learning about how people utilize their community and their culture to plan for their sustainability.
When students study in Kenya, they also can get many benefits in the academic field.
The total cost is around $4,000 and that includes tuition, so there's 3 credits associated with the class for 3 weeks. So the tuition is included, the airfare is included, basically everything, all the food and lodging is included.
I talked with Nicole Pfeiffer, who studied in Kenya last summer. She gives her experience about this trip.
So we went to 5 different sites, and at each site we did a project to help the people in the community. So at one site we went to a school and we helped build them a food garden, and another site we went to a farmer and helped reconstruct some swales and we built a stove and stuff like that. So we did all these really cool hands-on projects while we were there. My actions concerning sustainability and stuff like that. So I am not a natural resource student, and I went on this trip and I learned so much and just saw everything differently, like how, but now I'm thinking about like was this food grown, like the food I'm eating. I think I'm more aware about that. And I'm just more also aware of the differences between like the US culture and culture in Kenya. How like all the similarities and differences. So that's made me a little more curious about how people are different, but how they're also similar.
For SPTV News, this is Wengrzyn.
To find out more information, locate the Study Abroad offices in either DUC Room 203 or in Albertson Hall, Room 503.
Coming Out Week is a celebration of LGBT culture and embracing one's identity. The Gender Sexuality Alliance will be putting on various events for Coming Out Week on campus next week. On October 8th, there will be a showing of the Rocky Horror Picture Show in the DUC Theater. October 9th will be a sharing of coming out stories in the DUC Encore Room. October 10th will be a community and candy day, and October 11th will be a community dinner, both in the DUC and alumni room. The week will end with a candlelight hike in Schmeekley Reserve. All the events will take place from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. each day. If you have any questions, contact the UWSP Gender Sexuality Alliance.
Come and learn more about Latino culture at Celebración Hispania. There will be a dance featuring DJ Pinilla and a guest speaker, Jocasta Zamaripa. Tell your friends and family to come together and enjoy the food and entertainment. Buy your tickets at Ticket and Info Desk in the DUC. The tickets are $11 for students and $13 for others. The celebration is Saturday, October 6th at 5 p.m. in the DUC Laird Room.
There is a National Mentor Training Program for experienced female hunters on October 6th. Austin Lepak took a closer look at this story.
On Saturday, October 6th, Becoming an Outdoorswoman is holding a class for the National Hunter Mentor Program. The people they are looking for don't have to hunt any specific animal, just have to have experience, as the director and program assistant explain.
Hunters with any type of species, so turkey, deer, waterfowl. There's no specific type of hunting from firearms or archery.
They need to have at least 5 years experience. So a lot of times the college kids who already are hunters, they've been hunting since they've been 12, so they've got enough experience.
They also share that hunting is a growing trend amongst college-age students.
Speaking to college students specifically, right now there seem to be, actually across the country, a lot of college-age millennials who haven't had any past exposure to hunting. They didn't come from a hunting family or from a rural area, and there's a growing interest in learning where their food comes from, getting sustainable food. You might have heard of the locavore movement, that is finding food that's close to home. So there's this population of young people who don't have anyone who will take them out hunting. If we get some peers in their same age group who are experienced hunters to take them out, then they'll have an opportunity to learn where otherwise they wouldn't.
The program requires registration through Becoming an Outdoorswoman and costs $15. For SPTV, this has been Austin Lepak.
For more information, contact Peggy Farrell or Shauna Holmes. That is all the news we have for you this week on SPTV.
We will be right back with sports after the break.
Serving a campus of 9,600 strong, we are the home of UWSP Television. We are SPTV. You can find us on Charter Channel 983, online, or on any of our social media sites.
Wegrzyn, the 7th largest book printer in North America, is hiring students for the semester. We are 100% employee-owned and located right here in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. All shifts currently hiring, with jobs starting at $10.80 an hour. Hours are flexible. For more information, contact the Wegrzyn HR department.
Welcome back. The Pointers football team suffered their third loss of the season on Saturday against UW-Platteville in the WIAC Conference opener, losing 6-20. The Pointers struggled to score points all game long until they got a late touchdown in the fourth quarter. The Pointers had more total yards of offense than the Pioneers for the game, 352 to 321, but struggled to score points. The Pointers used two quarterbacks in the game. Matt Herrmann completed 13 of 23 passes for 170 yards and one touchdown, while Mitchell Neubauer completed 12 of 21 passes for 111 yards and one interception. Mitchell Neubauer led the Pointers in rushing with 33 yards on 17 carries. Running back Jahai Stegall led the Pointers in receiving with 85 yards on 6 receptions. The Pointers' next game is this Saturday on the road against UW-Eau Claire. The Pointers women's volleyball team hosted UW-Platteville on Saturday. The Pointers got the early lead by winning the first set 25-16. The Pioneers responded with a dominant second set, winning 25-12. The Pointers then grabbed the next 2 sets to seal the 3-1 victory and their 4th consecutive. April Gale led the Pointers with 23 kills, 11 digs, and 4 blocks. This was her 15th double-double in 21 matches this season. They are now 14-7 on the season. The Pointers look to continue their winning streak this weekend when they head to the UW Whitewater Dig Panichi Classic. With the volleyball team in the middle of their season, SPTV Sports caught up with the program this week at practice.
The UWSP volleyball program has reached the halfway mark of the regular season with already a few conference matchups played, but the program is playing consistently and has been trying to overcome the challenges of a tough schedule.
Our strength of schedule has been incredible. We've seen a lot of really talented teams that have been ranked in the top 25 in the country. We started out at Trinity University in San Antonio, Texas, and we played our first 3 matches, teams who are ranked in the top 20 in the country.
Coy knows that facing strong competition can be a large task, but it can make the program tougher and more built against conference opponents. There were a few matches this season that Coy felt the team could have played better in, but they learned a lot from them.
There's always matches that you wish you could have had back. I thought UW Whitewater, we could have managed a 5th set against them. I think we were pretty evenly matched, just couldn't finish. Elmhurst College in Illinois came to us on a Friday night and we just didn't have the pieces together to finish. We lost in 3. And there's always a few more that you wish you just could have played better or had that team chemistry a little bit. But again, you learn from those too.
A good team effort is important to winning sets in a match. The Pointers have a variety of team players from all grade levels, but junior April Gale has worked hard to be the top player on the floor.
Having the urge to get better and better each day, it really motivated me in practice every day to get better, to push to get that spot on the court. And I've proved myself my sophomore year and junior year being able to be on the court all the time, and it's been so much fun, and I'm still motivated to get better each day.
Gale earned a lot of recognition last season, including all WIAC Conference honors. Recently, she was named the AVCA Division III Player of the Week, and the honor motivates her to continue to play at a high level.
One of my main goals was to be an All-American this year, and receiving that award just motivates me even more to be able to do that, because with an award like that, I feel like I can accomplish that goal, even though that's a really high goal. That's something I really want to do.
Looking toward the end of the season, both Gale and Coy are looking for their team to play well in October and have their sights set on the WIAC and NCAA postseason.
Our goal is to make the WIAC Conference tournament, win top 2, and hopefully make it to the NCAA tournament.
We have a lot of confidence in us, and I think the freshmen can really help us out this year too.
This is Michael Wengrzyn reporting for SPTV Sports.
The Pointers' regular season will continue through October, ending with a match at home against Carthage College on October 27th. The Pointers' women's soccer team took on UW-Eau Claire on the road last night. The Pointers fell behind early when the Blue Gold scored on the first shot of the match in the 7th minute. The Pointers trailed by 1 until the 65th minute when junior Maddie Herrmann scored her team-high 7th goal of the season to tie it up at 1 goal apiece. The game went into double overtime, but neither team could get a goal. The game ended in a 1-1 tie. Sophomore goalkeeper Lexi Pawlowski saved 5 out of 6 shots to earn the tie. The Pointers are now 8-1-2 on the season. The Pointers return home this weekend for 2 matches, one on Saturday against UW River Falls and one on Sunday against the University of St. Thomas. The Green Bay Packers captured their 2nd win of the season on Sunday against the Buffalo Bills, winning 22-0. Aaron Rodgers had a good game against the Buffalo Bills defense that held the Vikings to 6 points the previous week. He completed 22 of his 40 passes for 298 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Aaron Jones led the Packers' rushing attack, rushing for 65 yards on 1 touchdown on 11 carries. Devontae Adams led the Packers in receiving with 8 receptions for 81 yards. Jimmy Graham caught Aaron Rodgers' lone touchdown pass. The Packers posted its first shutout win since a 9-0 victory over the New York Jets in 2010. They play on the road Sunday against the Detroit Lions. The kickoff is set for noon. The Milwaukee Brewers won the NL Central for the first time since 2011 on Monday when they defeated the Chicago Cubs 3-1 in the division tiebreaker game. With the win, the Brewers clinched the number 1 seed and home field advantage throughout the NL playoffs. The number 1 seed Brewers are currently playing the Colorado Rockies in the NLDS as we tape this show. That's all the sports stories we have for you today. Up next is Theresa Yonash with Entertainment News. I'm Michael Wengrzyn with SPTV Sports.
The Media Studies is a program for people who love to tell stories, whether that be in written form, visual, or audio.
Media Studies is exciting because it's always fresh, it's always new.
Media is at the center of everything we do. More and more people are asked to engage with media and use media. Our program really provides students with skills and techniques to be better prepared for that in the future.
We offer courses in media production, both video and audio, nonfiction and fiction, music production, journalism, film studies.
Media Studies is a great way to get hands-on experience in the field that you're looking to do. They teach you the basic concept behind everything, and then they tell you to go do it.
We really pride ourselves on thinking of a wide set of opportunities that we can give our students.
The student organizations are a great asset. We have SPTV, the student television organization, 90 FM, the radio, and the Pointer, our student-run newspaper.
It's a great way for students to get involved, learn skills that they need for class, and meet new people.
Some great facilities where our students can hone their skills.
There's a giant studio in the center of the comm building. I've had quite a few classes in there.
A lot of our classes are very hands-on, they're very interpersonal.
You're getting the skills that will allow you to create your future, and I think that's what makes it a truly amazing experience for students.
There's an incredible range of options for graduates. We've had students go out and become independent contractors, work for radio stations, newspapers, with TV stations.
Everyone is different and they have their own unique style. In all the classes and all the student organizations you get involved in, you have a lot of flexibility to really create your own work and do it in a way that means something to you.
We're excited to see what students are making and what they want to make and how we can help students get from where they are to where they want to be.
I'm in a video production class that's teaching me how to film documentaries. I'm also in a screenwriting class and I get to learn how to write movies. So I'm doing all these different cool things and I love it every day.
Quiet on set.
We'll be back in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take Ben.
Live at SPTV, mic check, audio check, news directors adjusting the sound, teleprompter running smoothly. Floor director, alert! Cameras are rolling, bring in the talent. Where's the makeup artist? Anchors ready for the news. Are you ready to join SPTV? That's a wrap, lights out.
Welcome back, Pointers. Hypnotist Eric Hand will be performing at UWSP. You won't want to miss this hilarious, interactive, and memorable show the campus will be talking about for weeks. So be sure to mark this date on your calendar. The event is in the DUC Encore Room at 10 p.m. on October 6th. Students can get in free with their UWSP ID. For those without an ID, the cost is $5. Centertainment is showing another Marvel movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp. As Scott Lang balances being both a superhero and a father, Hope Van Dyne and Dr. Hank Pym present an urgent new mission that finds the Ant-Man fighting alongside the Wasp to uncover secrets from their past. The viewing will be taking place at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. on October 11th and again at 7 p.m. on October 13th in the DUC Theater. It is free for students with their ID and $5 without. The UWSP of Theater and Dance will be performing the award-winning play Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, while the Pollitt family is celebrating the 65th birthday of its crude and bombastic patriarch Big Daddy. A storm is brewing between Golden Boy Brick and his wife Maggie. Big Daddy is secretly dying of cancer, and Maggie wants to do everything in her power to keep her and Brick in the inheritance. But deep, dark wound is keeping the liquor-soaked Brick and the hopelessly devoted Maggie from playing on the same team. This show will be performed at 7:30 p.m. on October 12th and 13th, and 17th through the 20th, and 2 p.m. on October 14th. This show is not suitable for young children. If you'd like to purchase tickets, visit the DUC ticket office. The university store is currently looking for participants to be in their fall fashion show. They are looking for an MC to host the show, a DJ to create a music playlist for the show, and models to show off the new outfits. If you're interested in any of those positions, you can apply by emailing the university store promotions. The deadline to apply is October 12th. The fashion show will take place on October 24th. That's all we have for you this week in SPTV Entertainment News. We'll be right back with Pointer Politics after the break. I'm Theresa Yonash with SPTV Entertainment News.
A very welcoming place. Even if you don't know what support you need, just coming down, we can look at individual schedules and talk about all the different options that are available.
That the TLC can definitely help students even for the slightest little bit. The writing lab, especially because you're going to have to write papers for any of the classes, they're able to proofread those and give you feedback on those.
The writing lab has been around since 1973, and it's the second oldest writing lab in the United States, which is kind of cool.
Surprised by everything that I learned about TLC because I didn't realize there were so many resources for students.
We'd love to see more students down here. I mean, it's great that we have 35% of the student population utilizing us, but that means that we have 65% that didn't utilize us, and I know we have support services that could benefit just about everybody.
It means to me that I'm able to add another link between the TLC and the students. I know that as a big organization, it's kind of hard to get word out to the students, especially because they're not going out and meeting with the students or being part of their classes or anything like that. So having that extra link probably helps them out a lot.
And when you come down, there's free coffee, tea, and hot cocoa, so make themselves at home and learn a little bit about how they can be supported.
So I hear they have like a sale at the DUC or whatever. Yeah. Some like type of coffee.
Doesn't go with this now.
Are you interested in pursuing a career in animals or just looking for a way to help preserve wildlife? Then the Wildlife Society might be just for you. As one of the largest organizations at UWSP, you will have your chance to help in projects that study and preserve animals, network with professionals, and meet like-minded people. Join us Tuesdays at 5 p.m. and join the Wildlife Society today.
Welcome back, Pointers. On Wednesday, October 3rd, a nationwide text alert reached nearly every smartphone in the United States. It was the first test of a presidential alert system, made for alerting U.S. phone numbers in case of nationwide disasters. It is a new take on the warning system already in place. The message that was sent stated, quote, "This is a test of the National Wireless Emergency Alert System. No action is needed," unquote. The reason cell phones were able to receive this message is because they were turned on and a distance of an active cell tower. The test was originally scheduled for September 20th, however, it was postponed due to Hurricane Florence. Chancellor Bernie Patterson sent out a student-wide email discussing the academic budget and his confidence with UWSP's education system. Patterson commended the students for choosing UWSP for college education and thanked the students for their trust in the school. Patterson reassured the students that UWSP is hard at work making a curriculum plan that benefits both the students' academic career and career goals. He also stated in his email, quote, "Let me assure you that no decisions have been made about future curricular offerings or majors our institution will or will not offer," unquote. Patterson completed his notice to the students with statistics reflecting UWSP in a positive light. Patterson plans to have more information about the future curriculum in November of 2018. That's all we have for you this week in Pointer Politics. I'm Austin Lepak. Now back to Anna and McKenna.
That's all we have for you this week in SPTV News.
Until next time, Stevens Point, have a great night.